Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It is Saturday morning on April 15th. Would be tax day, but tax day is going to be delayed a little bit, obviously, because it's on a Saturday. I got a viewer request to look into the murder of Shanquella Robinson in Mexico. I didn't know about this story. I just read about it this morning. It's, wow. Sounds like she was on vacation with friends in Mexico, and there's basically a video of her walking into a room and just being beaten and strangled, I guess, by an assailant. I don't know if there are multiple assailants. I didn't watch the video. I did read an article on CNN about it, and the way they described the injuries to hers, upper vertebra in her neck and a spinal cord injury. Basically, somebody snapped her neck and killed her. And the trauma to death was about 15 minutes, or no more than 15 minutes. So, yeah, basically somebody came in, beat the crap out of her, snapped her neck, and killed her. U.S. authorities were reviewing the case, and I guess they felt they did not. What was reported is they didn't have enough evidence to prosecute. And Mexico was viewing this as a womanicide, basically a violence against women, for the simple fact that they're a woman. Okay, so this is a bit of a heavier reading. I've got my my obsidian and my black tourmaline out here to help me with this. And so, Spirit, can you share with us the circumstances of Shanquella's death? Is there any insights that you can give to us or share with me, and that I can share with my viewers on this issue? Find out. Okay, she's at rest. Could also be that somebody was lying in wait, but I kind of know, given that she died, you've got a coffin here and swords, so I think I think they're just telling me that she's at peace right now, and she's on a new journey. Yeah, they're not going to tell me about the murder. They're going to tell me about what she's going through right now, and that's fine. Just rest assured, she's at peace. She might be. I do a lot of watching of NDE videos and such, and when somebody has suffered traumatically, their soul sometimes goes through a period of rest to recover from the trauma that they've suffered in their experience on the earth plane, on Gaia. And it could very well be that she's in that process, or coming out of that process, and getting ready to start another adventure on planet Earth. Hell of an adventure, huh? Okay, well, in the past, we have the King of Wands. This was going to be okay. So this was a life exit choice of hers. This was decided by her and her council before she came over, that this event was going to happen, or at least this event was going to be put in her life path, and this was an exit point for her. Okay, and then we have the Empress. Might describe her as a mother, or I don't know if she was a mother or not, or describe her personality as a very generous, giving person. Major Arcana, that's the current situation, is the Empress. So I think, she's. I guess what that's telling me is that she's back in the fold in the heavenly plane. What you can call whatever plane you want. If you want to call it Valhalla, or the happy hunting grounds, whatever your version of heaven is, she's there, and she's whole again with her whole self, and probably evaluating her life experience, and what did she learn, what did she take away, what can she provide to others on her next journey that she comes down. Overarching situation, Queen of Wands. Yep, she's, again, this is that evaluation card, that looking at things. You've got the mystery and the wisdom of the black cat. She's looking at, my black cat just walked in the room. You have the mystery and the wisdom of this person, and contemplating what their next adventure, their next action is going to be. She will be back on this planet. She's got more lessons to learn with this. the thing to be revealed is the lesson to be learned is the moon, about the mysteries of of uh, of this world and of the other world. I guess, in some ways, the moon card is about secrets and secrets unrevealed, but the moon is blocking the sun, and the sun is the secrets revealed and what's understood. And although she may not have understood, like, we're not allowed to know our mission when we come to Earth, but when you get back to the heavenly plane and you start doing your life review, the secrets that of life are revealed to you, and you learn, you gather wisdom from that for that next adventure that you take on there. And I think that she did gain that wisdom and did learn from this experience. I think she had a very successful life from a spiritual point of view. And now the outcome is the Four of Cups. I think there'll probably be a lot of contemplation and about what her next life experience is going to be. I'm sure there's multiple things that she's considering, and she's probably going to think about, okay, what's going to be my next choice? What's my best choice out of these four choices that are being presented to me? And underneath it all is the Hierophant. So there's the collective souls, the collective that is known as God, Allah, all that is, I am. However you want to flavor your afterlife is fine by me. So this ended up not being a reading on what's going on. It's more of a message. Let me ask, and I'll go ahead and ask that one, because I usually do things like this. Does she have a message for us? What's her life message for us? I think we've established here that she did pass. She passed at the right time. She learned the lessons that she needed to learn, so she had an exit point, and she took that exit point. She's healing right now, and is going to incorporate whatever lessons she learned in this lifetime into another lifetime. And I do believe in reincarnation, so that does not surprise me that she would be coming back down and doing it again. Of course, after having lived in these times, it makes me wonder why anybody would want to come back down and go through this again, but apparently we have a much different perspective on the other side than we do here. Probably we forget just the hardships that are in this place and the heartaches that come with it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please rewatch the video on Florida and taking away women's rights and such, and just the general corruption in our governments. But okay, let's think more positive here. Shanquella, if you are able, in spirit, if you are able, will you convey a message for us from Shanquella? What would you like us to know? I actually have done mediumship. While trying to be hypnotized. It was kind of an interesting experience. I'm not nearly as good as Dave Johnson and others, or Sterling, or even Mel, as far as that goes. But I have been able to do it, which is really cool. And it'll happen sometimes when I'm throwing cards too. You'll know when it is because I start talking really, really fast. I sound like Bugs Bunny on crack. The star. Okay. Wishes, dreams fulfilled, hopefulness, faith, being the best that you can be on that. And generally, considered the best card in the deck. So I think that's her message, is that, no, don't worry about her. She's fine, and be the best that you can be in everything that you do. And, you get a choice. You can integrate yourself into the collective, or you can come on to Earth. And it's a cycle. You get to do both. You don't have to choose one or the other. It cycles through. That she's at peace. She's she's learning her lesson, and she's incorporating her lesson. She might still be at peace right now, as far as in that resting state. Um, Remember the good times that you've had. Maintain those relationships. Show that act of kindness, that empathy towards others. But sometimes decisions are hard. Hard decisions need to be made. And they seem cold and unfeeling at the time. But that just needs to happen. So, and underneath it is the hermit. This is an experience of searching, of exploration, of wisdom gathering. So, she was the star of her own show. She wants you to be the star of your own show. Have faith, have hope that everything is going to work out. Remember the kindness and the empathy to show to others that we're here to learn, and we're here to share those experiences with others. And sometimes you need to sit back and be within your thoughts, and sometimes you just need to act. And even sometimes the act might seem harsh and cruel, like, I don't know, being assaulted and having your neck snapped. It was serving a purpose. And what's that purpose? Is the knowledge that you gather, the wisdom that you gather on your journey here. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that at this point. I'm not going to I don't really want to throw on whether or not they're going to prosecute or find the killers and prosecute them. That might be a future reading, but I kind of want to leave this one on a more positive note. And again, Spirit, even on the first one, I was asking if they give us details. They didn't give us any details on the case. They gave us details about her current situation. So I'll take the hint that the timing's not right for that. But I hope anybody who was curious on this, I hope this put your mind at ease a little bit with her situation. We don't understand why it had to happen that way, but it sounds like it was planned to happen as an exit point. And again, it seems senseless to us, but I suspect on the other side it makes perfect sense why this happened. And maybe some people will change. Sometimes it's done to help other people on their life paths. Maybe her family starts working with groups for battered women, or for women who are subject to violence of others. They can become powerful spokespeople for causes like that, and it helps lift the whole collective. It seems like kind of a shallow, yeah, maybe that's true, maybe it's not true. I don't know. None of us knows. Okay, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some insight and enlightenment in it. Go ahead and do the likes and subscribes and do all the YouTubey things. It helps the channel out a lot. We're getting close to 600. I think it was 590 subscribers this morning. So, I'm going to put up a bunch of videos this week, and we'll make that push over 600 on our way to 1,000. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.